I'm going to run through this at the speed of light because there are lots of pictures for you to enjoy, and I'm not going to talk about them unless you want me to. So let's start with some of the most rare pictures which have been shot by one of our members. And so if you know who the person is, please keep quiet until the end. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is just going to be a caption because I have a total of 177 pictures to show you. So this is all going as fast as. Wow. You see the diamond pantograph, which is a rarity. And most of it was, okay, no comment on where it was shot because I'm going to tell you about all this. Just enjoy the pictures for now.
Wow. Wow.
Cursor, just move the cursor.
Which one?
Cursor. It's coming.
Hey, take the cursor to the side.
Steam under the wires.
Absolutely, what a combination. We heard of diesel under the wires with the steam under the wires.
Wow.
Cursor is to the side. Yes, the cursor has to come to the side.
Wow.
Most of you would know where this is. Echo station with the great thing. Trains were crowded in those days too. And if I tell you which are those days, okay, I shall tell you at the end. There's one more. It says Janata Express. How many of you have traveled in this under steam? Fantastic.
This is Trivandrum.
This is Madurai temple in the center.
This is the temple and that is the famous St. Andrew's Church on the left.
I have been like
Take a look at this. One of the most beautiful pictures I've seen. Okay, I can see who's polarized. There are electric fans, there are diesel fans, and there are steam fans. There's something for all of you here.
there are rain fans.
Big hand for that. There you are.
Wow. This is Bangladesh.
No, it's not Bangladesh. This is in the northeast.
Thailand. This is Thailand.
Darjeeling.
No, Thailand. This is not India.
No, it is.
No, go back. It's not Siliguri Junction.
Yeah. Okay, look at this type of steam locomotive. Actually, we had this. What's that? Where do you think this is?
Calcutta.
It's not Calcutta.
Bombay.
No, it's in Bombay either. Okay. No. Anyway, I'll get the person to talk about it himself. But it says Coca-Cola, that is very interesting. And see the chap wearing those smart coolers as he's driving the tram. And this is still used.
This is Calcutta.
Yeah. And in spite of all these years, it still looks the same. After all, if you know when this was shot, which I'm going to tell you. There you are. And look at those beautiful semaphore signals. This one. This one. There you are. The famous yeah.
Delhi.
Back to Chennai for a little while. And I have to admit, amongst all our friends, that particular banyan tree that you see on top of the hill is still there. And most of us who are also rail fans are also bus fans, we are also air fans. And we still do air fanning on top of the place. This is the Pallavaram hill and not the Thrissooram hill. And that tree is still there, growing gracefully after about 50, 60 years. So this photograph has been taken that long back. No, this is the YCG one in action. Just look at the rarity on the picture.
Where's the battery?
And what I like this is the chap on the left. So everybody was dressed like this, like most of you I see. My gang is dressed like that. They are complex. So there are two of these going. Just take a look at this picture. This one. And look at the level crossings. The really old style of level crossings.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you are.
Wow.
And read all that stuff. Look at that, says to Madras via Srirangam, Lalgudi, Vrindachalam. Yeah, but it is also the TPJ. One of the best pictures. And the music is, it will say Tata in front of the locomotive. We have Tata locomotive works.
Telco.
Yeah, Telco. One of the best pictures that I've seen here. Look at the people waiting for the train with the load on their heads, wondering whether to get in or not. A very fine picture of this. There's one more. It's a brilliant picture of the semaphore waiting, and I'm sure that the person who photographed this has told the loco pilot just hang on for a while. Take the picture.
Smoke.
Each one waiting for the crossing. A beautiful scene, Pondicherry. Then look at that. They are still happy doing the work. And you can see how are the pictures because I have been restoring 1,200 of these negatives. And I am still working on them. And it has been a brilliant effort. Like I told you, please, and this is Bangalore City. Just very back.
SBC.
SBC, yes. And I would like you, how much ever you clapped for me, clap the double amount when I'm actually going to spring the surprise on you. A lovely picture here.
Wow. Yeah, that would be there.
Kolar, you see this? Yeah. Wonderful. All things. No wires. Wonderful doesn't have wires in this picture. How do you like that?
Like it very much.
Yeah, that's all. Chintamani, one of the most brilliant pictures of Chintamani. Can anybody guess where this is? I'm going to ask the person who took the picture ultimately, but I have a feeling it's Arakonam. It should be because that says Trivandrum Express, and it is just coming into the platform. And it's a white knee. It should be Virupuram actually.
Pune local.
Well,
Pune local.
look at this Pune local. So this is the Pune local of those days. It is Pune, of course, but it's not the Pune local as we know. The school bus. Because see, all rail fans are secretly bus fans. Okay, we like the buses as much as the trains. I'm sure all of you are.
Not as much.
Okay. Look at the face off. That's what they call the face off. Doon sir. And the best part was when I was restoring these negatives, I just felt like I was actually standing at the same spot looking at all these locomotives. I mean, then I suddenly said, hey, you have to finish 100 slides by the end of the presentation. You have to catch the train this evening at 7 o'clock. Run. So I had to do it in a bit of a hurry. So just look at this, amazing. I mean, to think that we have all these treasures going on.
Wow.
Don't start again. There it is. Can anybody guess where this is? And where is the Madras airport? No, the Madras airport is to the right.
This is from the banyan tree. From the
This is from the
banyan
banyan tree. And the best joke is there is no GST road going all the way down south. There is no NH45. It is just a car track. Can you believe that this was the way? And now you have this modern terminal 3 or terminal 15 or whatever. Something is sitting over there. Leaky terminal. Leaky terminal, yes.
I hope that is not the runway in the background.
Looking towards Palapuram. And see those two lines. There you are, back to the treasure. And that is the Gindi Bridge. Trivandrum station. Trivandrum. This is what Trivandrum was. Yeah. Look at this.
Wow.
There it is. And I know all of you in the Mumbai region just spend about 10 seconds extra. I'm sure we are in time, right? If you can take 10 seconds, just think where you have seen this picture before. I'm going to show it to you next. Where have you seen this picture before? Are you able to get the hint of what I'm asking you?
This logo is
VT.
Talk about. No, this logo is the
Khekda.
This is parked in Enna.
Okay, here goes. I'm going to show you because I'm sort of the excitement is getting a little like that. Okay, the angle of the picture is what I want you to look at. The catenary, the angle of the picture, the lighting. It's very similar to a much older picture taken by somebody else. I mean, nothing to do with IRFCA. Must be one of the British photographers when they were actually promoting the Deccan Queen. Now here's the picture. See the similarity? See this? Yeah, see the similarity. See the angle. Don't you think it's very similar? It's a beautiful comparison between the two. And they're both DC locomotives.
It's black and white.
Yeah. I think this is also black and white. I would say this is brown and white. This is brown and white. This is one of the most beautiful pictures of this formation, as all of you would agree. What a fantastic picture. Yeah. No, I mean that's my handiwork, okay. So forgive me for this. Okay, there you are. Palapuram again with the YCG1 rolling down the tracks. Very, very small formation.
Where did the YCG go up to Palapuram?
The YCG went all the way up to Egmore.
No, from Egmore to
Tamara, yes. Okay, just look at this. It's such a peaceful.
Malleshwaram.
Let's ask the person who took the picture anyway. What a fantastic story. And I was told by this gentleman that the young ones were actually double colored with black at the bottom and brown on top. What a fantastic color. We all remember them as complete maroon, right? That's what we remember them. But he said that they were actually black and maroon, and Maybe I should make a model of it with the double color. It should look very nice.
Wow.
What a fantastic picture.
Where is it?
This should be near the Gindi bridge, I guess. I don't think any of us are there. Just look at that. Really steaming into Tambaram, in the real sense. Yeah, fantastic place. Pondicherry.
Wow.
Look at that. And look at this jump. This is in Peranam. So in Tamil it says Peranam Sandipur, which is Peranam Junction. And I was wondering, where is this junction? It's such a tiny thing, you know. So where is the junction? Look at that. They're all waiting. The passengers are waiting there, and this thing is just steaming in. Look at this one shunting.
Wow.
What they call the switcher of those days.
Wow.
Beautiful picture there. Look at this. Yes. Look at that scene. What a brilliant scene. And look at them all waiting with the load on their heads. Absolutely brilliant collection of pictures. Look at this. Panya tanks. Yeah. Look at this one. What a fantastic thing. It still looks like this. Just look at this. Getting ready to go for duty, I guess. And look, it's just that single line. Nothing else around for miles. What an amazing setup. There you are. Fantastic. Even in those days. Diesels. Hey. I like that thing that danger, stop. No, for whom was it? Like, that's a fun part of it.
Level crossing.
And I like the fact that this gentleman on the left is actually looking backward towards that loco. Yeah, camera. So camera. Look at this. Yes. And look at these guys really pushing the loco now. This is what you call not horsepower but manpower. So that's exactly what I saw. That's really funny. Yeah. Look at that one. Yeah. Anybody guess where this is?
Mathiran.
Perfect. Yes. It can't look so beautiful anywhere else. Look at all the trees. Amazing. Now, Adelaide. And you have certain pictures here in which you have the steam coming all the way to the Poochi area, which you don't have nowadays. So you can really enjoy those pictures. Just look at this. One of the most beautiful scenes. Where is this? Metropolitan.
Wow.
Look at this. Remember this with the goods. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. There you are again. Southern Railway down.
ED logo.
ED logo, because you remember you see the dancing deer logo over there. Look at that scene. And back to the buses. Imagine the buses of those days must be really
Bedford. This must be Bedford.
Yes, absolutely right. What a beautiful scene there. Enjoy that. The lake. I was wondering where the scene was.
हाफ मीनार दो मीनार है कुछ दो मीनार.
Just look at the pattern on the front. And all those old typical Kerala type of houses. And you're back to our most famous. So you see, I'm still in the process of, restoring these negatives. So I thought I should just give you that effect of the old one. And Alapi still looks the same. What a fantastic thing. Kerala is still maintaining that. Alapi still looks like this. And I think Anita still goes round. It's still there. There, one of the best pictures which I like. And unfortunately, the gentleman is still doing what people are doing nowadays. On the left there. That's also one of the most beautiful scenes with that lone palm tree there, the typical palm of India.
Poochi is the photographer in this room?
Yes!
Yes,
Shut up! Shh. Apu, don't let the cat out of the bag. I'm sorry, don't let the secret out of the bag. Okay, there's no cat here, so that's fine. What a beautiful scene. I mean, it's a lovely silhouette. And the person on top looks like the counterweight at the bottom. You notice the similarity. What an amazing thing. And there is action all around. There is, even though it's a still photograph, you can see the action. It's filled with action.
Girl is running.
Yes, brilliant. And this is coming in, it's going, the step on the right is impatient for the signal to fall. He's ready to take the logo out. Brilliant. And this girl is just walking as if it's an everyday scene. That's what I like about the railways. People just accept it as part of their lives, which I think is very unique. Afsalu, Karnataka. Look at this. One of the most, and look at that small thing in the middle, that tank. Where do you think this is? One of the most beautiful scenes which I like. This is a real art place. There you are.
I made a video.
This one. Again, the triple semaphore signal. Yes. And there, back again.
Wow.
Now are you able to see the double color?
Yes.
I was desperately trying to get that in the processing and somehow I managed to. Yes. Correct. There. This is one. This is the other one.
What's the station is this?
Mamni. You can see by the Hindi letters which area it
This is
belongs to.
the.
There you are. Nagpur. There you are. What is standing?
NG. NG.
Navigate. It's a navigate. Yeah. Look at that. What a fantastic scene.
This must be same line.
Yeah,
NG.
the same line. Yes. Beautiful. Just look at that. Kojipura. But I just love this. You know, this coach is just standing there. But just look at the atmosphere that's being created. This one. There,
Wow.
in full steam. And my desperation was to get the smoke. So I somehow tried to get the smoke as soon as the road worked, but I said the sky got out. There are lovely clouds in the sky, but if I got the clouds, then the smoke disappeared. So I said smoke was more important. So I said, okay, clouds are always there. Photoshop to the rest, I can always have the clouds.
So it has just crossed the level crossing.
The great Garrett. The Garrett is there. And it's a fantastic scene right out of a movie. Just look at the age. These three vehicles will tell you how old the picture is. You have a standard Heron with the Fiat. The Fiat is actually overtaking another vehicle. Can you believe that? Do you see the bus?
There is standard behind it. Standard.
That's a Heron car. It's a crossing. Yes, it's a crossing. Absolutely.
This Pune.
I like that.
This Pune.
This is Madurai.
Madurai.
You can see
MDU.
MDU.
No, but Maharashtra also had this series.
Correct. One of the most beautiful scenes here. Here I got quite a bit of the clouds. You see how good this picture is. One more. I love that huge, gigantic headlight. What a beautiful scene here. Southern Railway. Just look at the scene. Everybody rushing there. Can you find out the name?
Bangarpet.
Yes. Look at this one.
Yelanka. Yelanka.
Oh, here the K. Beautiful. This one. What an amazing thing. So I'm still in the process of processing it.
Yeah.
The great Mangalore Mail. Okay, now you know what Mangalore Mail looked like. And just look at the scene. This was when the road started coming back, because you see that funny bus over there. That's exactly the type of transport we had. And this is right below our air fanning spot, with the great banyan tree still alive. And look at this scene. And I like this chap just standing there patiently. And look at this scene. This electric cable coming in. AC. Yes. Look at the scene. Yeah.
GOC.
I'm sure that, I mean, of course, you may not be able to identify the person from the shadow of the photograph, but look at this beautiful scene. And here we come to. Yes, there's one more on the other side. Like I told you, see, this collection has got something for everybody. The great idea coming in. Yes. Yeah. Fantastic scene. There they are. And nobody's bothered, they're just happily walking along. Look at the scene. Absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Face off again. Loved it. With the steam right there.
This is umbrella was.
Yadakumari. What a beautiful scene. Double. Subramanian. Two locals. Mohor. Something there. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. But it only says Railway Protection Force. There, the big one. Okay, this chap is happily crossing the road. Happy New Year 1969. Okay, so very good. This is absolutely. Okay, so how many years is that? 2014, 1969? 45 years. Can you believe how old these pictures are? And okay, now we are coming to the more interesting parts. We are closer to the end of the presentation. Some of these rare locomotives. This one, love the designs on the front.
PC.
Yeah, just look at this chap happily walking on top. You think we can do it nowadays under the captain leaves like this, happily walking like just like that. Wow, what a scene. No, I think we should switch off the OHE and then walk on top just for the fun of it. What a beautiful scene here. Okay, that's an interesting part. And there's one more, this team. Here's a lovely picture of this. HPS. Look at this. Eastern Railway, 4 and 5 lines. The headlight is as big as the logo itself. Look at the beautiful mountains at the back. That should give you an indication of where this is.
PPD.
Is that a BPO? Just looks like that. And just to show you from the oldest collection of this gentleman, March 1959, Agra, Tehran, Jaipur, Fatehpur Sikri, Agra. This was the oldest collection, 1959. And because they were black and white negatives, and he had processed them himself using all those characters, they are still holding on. And it was brilliant that we got out of it to do the restoration and the processing. Very meticulous noting down of every single frame. And that's what got me excited. I said I have a complete record of what every frame is. Because I don't know any of these things. So look at the beautiful record which is maintained. Every single this thing you can easily make out what it is. And the gentleman whom I'm talking about is the young man on the left.
Iron Manning.
Okay. Share the stage with me. Please, Professor, you're welcome to. And well, rather than him narrate it, it's more fun if we talk about what he did. So what he did was he just gave me a black plastic bag and he said, look, I've got some material here that you might be interested in. Yeah, please. Yeah, yeah, sure.
All I should say now is that on that previous slide, that lady now has, the little girl now has daughters who are a bit bigger than that girl that was there.
So he gives me this black bag and says, there might be something of interest to you. And I took it as casually, but when I put it out, I said, oh my God. And I kept repeating, OMG, OMG, OMG. And I kept repeating, oh my God. Then I realized what we are sitting on. So I asked him, what on earth have you been doing? He says he was a professor in the Madras Christian College. And he used to cycle everywhere taking these pictures. What an amazing dedication. I think we could just share a little bit of information about what you felt in these pictures. Please.
The first thing I should say is that many of these pictures I haven't seen myself for many decades, and so that comes quite a surprise to me also. And so therefore I am very thankful to Poochi for rescuing them from the black plastic bag that they were sitting in. I did print them, but my prints are not nearly as good as Poochi's renditions, so I'm very grateful, and I hope that in due course they will go up on websites so that you can all enjoy them properly. How is it that I came to be there? Well, I first visited India in 1959, and I found there were trains there. Now, I was already a Ralphan, so when I finished undergraduate, I did a BCom honours, and then at the end of that, my more ambitious friends were going overseas to UK or US, they wanted higher degrees. I thought, I will get my foreign experience in India, where there are plenty of trains. So I took this, and in those days, India was one country that we Australians could go to. You couldn't go to China, you couldn't go to Indonesia, various political reasons. So I came to Chennai. We didn't know it was Chennai then, of course. And I did 4 years teaching economics, modern economic development, principles of economics, currency, banking and public finance. That was my forte. And of course, in the meantime, I quickly learnt that being sent to Kodaikanal in the hot season was very boring. So therefore, I used to spend the April, May, June, a bit of June, when I didn't have to teach. I would go to various parts of India. So I can say I've seen a lot of this country at 40 degrees. But it was good and useful. One had to be a little bit careful in taking pictures. The RPF was there, but as you see, I did manage to take a few here and there. And of course, the other thing that I could do was, if I didn't have to teach one day, I could get on 109 Trivandrum passenger, that time, and get out in some place. And so you saw the pictures, for example, of F-Class sitting at Karapal old station. And that was after going out on 109 passenger, I could then go to some place in Kavi Delta or whatever, Tanjore district, and come back on 110 and be back for work the next day. So that was how the pictures were taken. They were developed. Of course, in those days we had no cold water. So I had to develop them at 80 degrees Fahrenheit using retardant. You can see that that's why perhaps some of them need a little bit of rescuing. But at least they got taken, and I greatly enjoyed the writing about and the vision of India that it gave me.
Thanks all of you for participating. I'll just wrap it up by saying you have seen 177 of 1,200 pictures. And out of the 1,200, he has not only photographed trains but also a lot of monuments within India. So he's also a historian in another sense. So that is also something of a great excitement. So we hope to bring everything in the form of a book, so which people can keep on a permanent basis, and this merits that treatment. So I'm very happy.
Can we ask you guys to be on stage for a couple of minutes more? Can we ask Giri? Can you present them with mementos for the presenters?